Welcome back, everybody.
Just hanging out in the hallway.
I went and geared up, so now we can continue. Oh, he's here. Give me your hat. Thank you.
The best part about that was right before we started, he goes, I still can't believe we haven't gotten that fucking hat. 27 seconds.
Yep.
Here are my let's hear the
Here, take this.
How?
Okay, cool.
Not worth it.
Yeah. And all of these we will get in this round of Tartarus.
Very well.
Are you just going to do the one for the Reaper off screen?
Probably.
Because she gives you a challenge, a thing for the Reaper.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's an easy one. All I gotta do is just go kill him.
Oh.
What up?
Hi, Fuka. What you up to?
Peanut.
You know me, doing drugs.
Cooking
selling,
food.
Dealing out.
Remember
Yep.
how I told you I wanted to improve
It's always
my
the
cooking?
quiet ones.
Well,
Oh, they're closed
I've been trying
today.
a lot since then, but I can never
Yeah, it's
seem to
Monday.
get
It's the only day
taste
they're
right.
closed.
I still don't have a feel for how much salt to add. How do you do it?
I let my ancestors tell me.
You just dash it.
A dash? Oh.
Why would you run in the kitchen?
It is important? Oh,
Well, that's where all my knives are.
I've just been pouring it in
I have to get to
slowly.
them quickly.
I'll
Yeah.
try and remember that. To tell you the truth, I was actually hoping I could make something you'd really like.
Why?
But I don't think I'll be able to do that for a while. Maybe cooking just isn't for me.
Nah, keep at it. You'll get there.
Oh, sorry. I know you're just trying to help me, and all I'm doing is being negative.
Just take it slow.
So who's the bad
Thank
cook
you.
in 5?
That really means a lot to me. I've never had someone be so supportive of me like this before. I actually have quite a lot of trouble
Because we
staying
have
optimistic
Yukiko
about things.
in
my
4.
head,
I don't think anybody
Fuka
has
in
anything to
something
do with
going
that.
horribly wrong. That's why sometimes I feel like giving up when I'm cooking.
Oh, I guess not, because Joker
But
cooks
no,
with,
when I'm around you or
Sojiro.
the
with
rest of
Dad,
the
yeah.
team, I never think like that. You've all given me so much confidence in myself. So,
I mean,
I'm
we.
really
I
thankful to
guess
be a
you
member
could
of
say
Z's.
Yusuke
That's why
because he
I want
doesn't
to
know
show
how.
you all my
I kind
gratitude.
of thought that, but I mean, you put ketchup on saltines one time, and everyone's gonna remember.
Yeah, but listen, you paint one painting, and you're not an artist, but you fuck one
Maybe I
goat,
should watch one of those cooking shows on TV.
And the whole herd.
Actually,
and you're a goat fucker for the rest of your life.
the library might have some
Or-
books for beginners, though. But in that case, I can't really read.
Or you're
while
Scottish.
cooking. I would want
Welsh.
the pages dirty.
Go to the bookstore.
They're closed.
Oh, right. I guess I could do that.
That's why I
but
brought it up.
Yeah.
I don't really like going to bookstores.
What is with you and Chihiro not liking bookstores?
There's too many people.
Oh my
I don't like
gosh,
talking to
when
people.
did
People
it get so
don't go to
late?
bookstores.
I have to
What are you
go.
talking about? There's too many people.
There's nothing
the
else to do
hairdryer
in this
burned out,
town.
so
It's
I was
either
planning on
books or
fixing it,
arcade.
But I was hoping to get it done before Yukari-chan and the others got back. Sorry. Do you mind if we up the pace on the way back?
This is 2009 and no one has a PlayStation.
It's not true. Fucking Junpei has like a
He
PSP.
has a
Welcome
Nintendo.
That's it. Just a Nintendo.
Yeah.
I have a suggestion.
Bart, I have a suggestion.
Okay. So don't need to do that one.
Yeah, Koromaru was done. Koromaru is CSI.
There is really nothing to do today then.
Did it.
Pretty sure we cooked with Mitsuru.
I think so, yeah.
Yep, we got hers, so we don't need to do hers. Koromaru's just brushing.
Oh, Koromaru was done. Oh, he's done with the movie at least.
Yeah, he's done with the movie. Junpei wants to read.
Hmm.
I didn't know he did that.
Yes, you read a manga about baseball together.
Oh, that makes sense.
This one's pretty old, so the art's got a retro feel to it. Guess it's supposed to feel nostalgic, right? The main character's got thick seaweed eyebrows. Hey, what do you think of these old classics?
I like him.
Whoa! Dropping some wisdom. I hear you, though. The best manga know exactly how to light a fire in your heart. Oh, crap. Gotta keep going. Bottom of the ninth. 2 outs, bases loaded, and a home run will change it all. Boy, hero's in a real pickle. Hey, you better read faster or else I'm gonna spoil it for you.
Maybe just don't read out loud.
Damn, this is where it ends? I should have borrowed more volumes. It gets even crazier than this if I remember right. And man, the main character's rival?
I've got one of those.
I'll
We
do the
run.
rest of them so we can pick it up
Oh.
next time. Oh, I'm gonna hit the head.
I was thinking of like a catchy to Joker.
Oh, yeah,
Like,
no.
do we have a rival?
No, not
Would
really.
you call Takaya?
Pharos? I guess?
No, Ferris is your friend.
Is he?
Yeah.
No. He's
Fer-
just the thing that
Ferris
lived
is your
in...
friend.
No, he's not.
He's absolutely your friend.
No. He's the thing that's been living inside of us until we release him after killing all 12
Yeah.
shadows.
He's your friend. He's your pal.
He's just a silly little guy.
He's just a silly little guy who pokes index fingers together. he's your pal. He's your intrusive thoughts made human.
Yeah. Oh god.
What the fuck did Ken have?
Koromaru,
Oh,
which we're gonna ignore.
I guess we're being forced to do one of those.
Yeah, I guess we either do that or do Koromaru.
We don't need Koromaru.
Okay. Well, who do we want to do?
I guess
here?
Bebe, because he's higher than rank 1.
Is he?
I think.
I thought he was too, but I think he's still rank 1.
Is he?
I've also not seen the end of Bebe's story.
Oh, he is
so...
only level 1.
Yeah, let's do Bebe.
I can tell you what it is.
He goes to his grandma's thing, and then eventually he goes home or some shit.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because being a transfer student is really hard, living away from home or something like that.
No, he wants to show his uncle the beauty of Japan, and one day he'll come back.
Could we go to the tea shop, Azuki Arai, together? It will be my first time going. Will you maybe, how do you say, show me the ropes?
I love Makoto's blank stare. How will you say, show me the ropes? And he's just like,
Let's be off then.
Sure.
We'll go together.
yeah. You're so fucking weird. I'm not weird, I'm French.
Yeah.
Azuki desserts here
I'm
are
foreign.
amazing. Red bean is so oishi. I love the culture of Nihon.
What is that from? Hang on,
Japan
let me look
is
this up.
sugoi. Amazing. Yes, you understand.
Legally
Japanese
Blonde.
culture is
Is
number
it?
one. Ichiban. I
No,
am
the
so
thing
happy
I'm
I came
thinking
here.
of.
I want
A
to
lot of
learn
people set that
everything
to
about
Kiara.
Nihon and become Japanese.
Gay or
Thank you
European.
for joining me
Oh,
today.
okay, yeah,
I
And I
alright.
was
won't
like, is
forget
that
your
from-
kindness.
That's from Legally Blonde?
I have
Yeah.
an aunt who lives back home. She has been helping me. I have to tell her that I've made a wonderful new Tomodachi.
I wouldn't have known off the top of my head, but now that you've said the sentence, yes. That makes sense.
Oh, look at the time. But
It
I
is
wanted
going
to
to be
ask you more
sunset.
about Nihon.
It's up there for
Must have
me,
been a bit
just
longer,
like
I suppose.
the running joke in Mean Girls about the
continue our
girl
Japanese
being
adventure another
Lebanese,
time.
but they
Until
they
we
stay
begin.
away from her because they think that she meant that she's lesbian.
Oh. I don't think I remember Legally Blonde.
I don't think I've actually watched it.
I think I saw it once. Like we were like on the road for a trip, and it was on in one of the hotels. I don't remember if that was that or if that was something else I was watching.
Oh.
I'd have to watch Legally Blonde to find out.
Huh? There are white spots on the leaves here.
I guess.
I think
Yeah,
I've
she was
seen
painting
something
them.
like this in a book at the library.
Just like the
Might
ladybugs.
be a common disease in vegetables
She
and
wanted
flowers.
to make them match.
What do we do? What if the plants die? Oh, right. If we take care of it now, it might not be a problem. From what I can tell, it doesn't look too serious yet. What did the book say?
Snip
You
'em.
just need to cut off the white parts and... That's right! Vinegar! It said to put some diluted vinegar on the affected areas. I'll go get some from downstairs.
Shit, we're all out of vinegar.
Use it on the rice.
Fuka, calm down.
I think that's
It's okay.
about everything we can do.
Hyperventilates
Picked up the
faster.
fallen leaves, and the air circulation is good now too. Everything should be fine now. All that's left is to trust they can recover. Thank you for today. I wouldn't have been able
got
to
a point.
save the plans if you hadn't been here. I'm still a little worried, but please let me help out again sometime.
Sure. Aw, shit. 7 days.
You have 1 week. Get it, he's your pal.
Good evening.
Thanks, Pharos.
He just shows up to remind you
It'll
you
be
have
a
1
full
week.
moon
Yep,
again in
just a
just
silly
another
little
week.
guy.
He's your
Finally,
friend.
This will be the 12th ordeal. Are you ready? I
don't
can't
understand
tell
why you
if
don't
time's
think
been
he's
at
your
a
friend.
crawl or flying on by. But either way, a lot's happened, hasn't it? It's a
I
bit
don't know.
soon
I
to
think
be
you can make him
reminiscing,
your
though.
friend. Because he turns
How
real.
about I come see you once it's over? Be careful now.
Who can we hang out with today? Yuko. Baby.
It's like Yuko.
And Star. Yep. It's like Yuko.
You would be on 7.
We are 7.
And it's basically just choose if you want a boy or a girl. Which, who boy,
Yeah.
that statement alone, but also them at her house.
Yeah. We get
Sorry
deep.
that the party ended up being at my place. I was out buying stuff
I
that might be
remember
useful
that
for running
stereo.
practice, and I ran out of money. Oh, really? Good thing I took the time to tidy up. Feel free to eat as many snacks as you want, okay?
I love how they're like, yeah, this takes
was a
place in
lot of hard work.
2009,
But
but like
I'm
all
glad
the
we
shit
decided to
in
coach those kids at the
everyone's
end.
rooms and like their styles
What do you think?
is very 90s.
Yeah.
Sorry. It's just... I never noticed how long your eyelashes are. I don't think I've looked at you this closely before. It's only the two of us here now. Maybe that's why I'm a little
They were
nervous.
sitting on your bed and
How about we change the subject?
we're full of
I'll
ramen
ask
and
you a question.
Question. We've already
you
made
like
questionable
children?
decisions.
promise tomorrow.
Really? Me too.
It's Wednesday, my
Growing up in a
dudes.
Wednesday,
store
my
and always
dudes.
try their
I just
best.
had to do
It
it.
just makes me want to support them
welcome
as
to
much as
Chili's.
I can. I realized recently how much I like to
For
look
all
after
your
other
Arnold
people.
needs.
Let's see. Okay, next question. Let's say you get married and have a kid. Would you want it to be a boy or a girl?
Want it to be a boy, but I'll end up with a girl, unfortunately.
I see. A boy, huh? Boys have so much energy that they can be a handful.
You'd probably be a good girl
but
dad.
I'm sure they make
I
the
know
house
I
more
would.
lively. Either way, I would just hope that the baby didn't take after me. You could say I'm a little rough around the edges. But if they take
Can't
after
fight
you,
my girl.
I'm sure they'd be super cute. They'd
You
probably
sure
be
you
athletic,
could?
too.
Sure I could.
Wonder if
Just
I'll
don't let
take an interest
CPS
in
find out
sports.
about it.
By the way, do you look more like your dad or your mom? I've been told that I'm the spitting image of my dad. Not that I mind, but I do have mixed feelings about it.
Your dad's hot.
I was gonna say it.
I mean, we don't look that much alike, right? My eyebrows aren't
I
as bushy for
hesitated
one.
because I'm like, is this the time to say this?
Yep.
Wow, your dad's hot.
Oh shit, my stuff. Totally forgot that it existed.
Pumpkin mask.
Halloween candy.
Hello.
Oh,
Hello.
You're here.
Thanks. Oh yeah, go and
All
look
right.
at what's his ass's room.
Got to do that tonight.
What's his
Which
nuts?
is perfect because it looks like there's no one that I care about that I want to hang out with.
Damn.
Other than maybe Aki, but
God damn, why you gotta do him like that? You get back the shit he was wearing so you can go sell it. Well, stop sign.
Oh, and you get Blade of Fury as a thing too. That's pretty cool. Reinstatement form, Mr. Principal, GeckoCon High School. It appears to be the school reinstatement form.
Oh, it's you. Sorry for surprising you. I had a feeling someone was in here, so I
Just come in and snoop into the boys' rooms.
What's that?
We've seen her just bust into Junpei's.
Did you find this? I see. He made a habit of not leaving behind any personal belongings. But I have no idea when he filled out this form to return to school, or whether he even planned to hand it in. But I think this is proof that he was thinking about the promise we made. Yes. He was so against it, and yet he still left this for us. I should show Akihiko. Or actually, maybe I shouldn't. He probably wouldn't approve. Let's just keep this between us for now. I couldn't agree more. Sometimes having so many stubborn teammates gives me a headache. Thanks to you, I was able to understand how he really felt. I'll say this on behalf of all three of us. Thank you so much. Here. You take this. It should go to you, since you're the one who got him to open up. Someday, once we leave the storm, then I'll tell Akihiko. I'll tell him about his struggle returning to this room to fulfill the promise we made. That he never forgot those days when it was just the three of us. Not even for a moment.
I should go.
Precisely.
Hey Aki, you'll never believe what I found in Aragaki's. Give me my stuff. Oh, I guess it doesn't matter. It's like too far away from when I actually aced my exams, I guess.
You did that already.
Yeah, but I think he gives you some stuff sometimes too.
I don't think he does. I think it's just Mitsuru.
I recently expanded my outdoor exercise regimen, and I wanted to boost my nutrition and match. So I got some pork liver today because it's supposed to be rich in iron. But I don't think it'll taste like much if I just boil it like usual. That's why I'm gonna try cooking
We're
a
done
pork
with
liver
that.
stir fry. I already looked up how to make it. Think you can help out? Good to hear. You like this dish too? I've already cleaned the meat ahead of time. All that's left is to cook the liver, and stir the chives and bean sprouts in. And that should be it. Wow, this is great! I guess it was a good thing I took the time for all that prep. They say a boxing match is decided before the bell even rings. Maybe this is kind of the same thing.
Oh my god, preparing before doing something?
Oh my god.
It helps?
Obviously, this
What?
wouldn't have been possible without your help.
Word?
I've still got a lot to learn. But it's hard to make time for it with all my training and stuff. Maybe if I attach weights to the pan when I'm flipping, I could kill 2 birds with 1 stone.
Don't do that.
Let him cook.
No. Keep that man out of the kitchen. Fair.
Class is ended today. Let's see. We've got... Okay. Hello.
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 Let's wrap up for today. Good work, everyone.
No,
All
nothing.
choices don't matter.
done.
Cool.
All right, let's clean up and go home.
He was drawing a dick.
You got a problem with that? Sometimes you gotta draw what you know.
Yeah.
I'll be okay. It'll go away in a little while.
Just a migraine. You know, stress.
It's just a little headache. I don't think it's anything to worry about.
You should really figure out what's causing the pain. It might lead to serious complications down the road. Does anywhere else hurt? Are your nose and throat all right? Does it feel like your head is in a vice?
You're asking too many questions too fast.
Oh boy, here we go. Keisuke-senpai strikes again. Yamagishi-san won't be going anywhere for a while. Oh, she'll be fine. He's like a walking medical encyclopedia. We all appreciate him, but it can be a little too much after a while. Keisuke-senpai's dad's the director of a big hospital, and he's an only child. I guess he just can't stand to see people suffer. I bet he'll end up going to medical school.
So the pain's
Bitch, I heard
originating
that.
from the back
Yeah.
of your head? Could you turn around, please?
Oh,
Don't worry. It's just a chronic tension-type headache. Most likely the result of stress. You might be spending too much time in front of the computer. Try to get outside and exercise more. It must seem funny to get medical advice from the head of the art club.
I was worried I'd come down with the flu or something.
In that case, I can do a more thorough check. Could you remove your shirt?
No.
Also, open your mouth and stick out your tongue.
what?
What? That's okay. I'm fine. Besides, our dorm isn't far, so he can accompany me back.
Help.
Sorry. Wait, you two live in the dorms? I guess I see it in Yamagishi-san. She seems like the well-adjusted type. I bet you're a great cook. Do you take care of the laundry? Is living alone hard?
I need to help this man.
Sorry, Yamagishi-san. I forgot about your condition. I know it's close, but I don't think you should be walking home. Why don't I call you a taxi? Though a bumpy taxi ride might make your headache worse. Maybe a limousine would be better.
Whoa.
That's okay. I'm fine, really.
He just wants to help.
Oh, welcome back.
One more check at the club. Nothing new. Brush Koromaru. He loves it.
Koro-chan looks so comfy. You sure know your way around a brush. Oh,
Okay,
you
that
might know
was
something
weird.
about this. Lots of people like to
It's a
give
brush.
Koro-chan gifts whenever he goes for a walk. Do you know where he's keeping them? Oh, well, I guess even Koromaru needs his own privacy. Do you think we should give him his own room?
That would be awesome.
Ah, right. You're still in the middle of brushing him. I'll leave you to it then.
Well, as a matter of fact, there is a room that just became vacant. Thanks, buddy. More people are in Tartarus.
Good thing we didn't go before now.
Yep, we're gonna go Sunday night.
Okay, let's begin. Not at all.
Oop. We messed up. It's the beta one.
Who's the what?
We got one wrong because the network was wrong.
Oh well. Who gives a shit?
Okay, we can hang out with Fuka today. Fuka it is.
Yeah, because you can do what's his ass in January still.
Yeah. Yeah, we really just need to focus on who we can hang out with at
I
school.
wanted to buy something to use as a secret ingredient in my cooking,
Oh, I forgot that I needed
but
to
I
be on
couldn't
this.
really decide, and I wasn't sure how to use whatever I'd buy.
Start with the basics first.
Yes, you're right. I haven't even gotten the basics down yet. I'm getting way too ahead of myself.
Start with spaghetti.
First thing I need to do is find something that I can actually make. I'm still having a lot of trouble getting things right, but I can't give up yet. Not after all your support. And it's not like I have any other redeeming qualities.
You're a hard worker.
No, that's not true at all. I mean, everyone in our group works hard, and beyond that, I think you all have something that you're good at. Not me. I mean, I guess I'm sort of good with machines, but that's it. It's honestly not worth mentioning. Really, I just happen to like them. It's not exactly something worth boasting about. When I was little, I remember my dad's
I
hobby
mean,
was to work
you're
on
no
complicated
Futaba,
sound
but-
equipment.
Yeah.
He'd fix things like broken amplifiers or headphones that
Definitely
only played
number
sound on
2
one
in my
side.
book.
I've always loved watching him work on those things. That's probably
Reese can
why
be
I
a
was
bit
drawn
much.
to working with machines in the first place. But I don't
She's a
think
good
that would
girl.
be very
She just
useful to repay everyone's kindness.
needs to stop.
Plus, if we do ever have any technical needs, like when we're fighting, then we've always got the Kirito group's support. Not to mention that I'm kind of embarrassed about it all. I mean, it's not a very feminine hobby. Later. Thank you. I sure seem to talk about my problems a lot, huh? I wonder why it's so easy talking to you. I feel like you stop me from being so negative all the time. Actually, I might owe a lot to you in that sense.
I've heard that line before. Where just my presence has made
late.
somebody like
Sorry, I didn't mean
feel
to talk
calm.
so much. Let's go home.
It's a nice feeling.
Welcome back.
Okay, what can we do tonight? No one's reading. I guess we'll hang out with Kim then.
This character really drinks a lot of alcohol. When you grow up, are you going to drink alcohol too? But don't they say it's sometimes necessary to drink for work? And that sometimes it's hard to say no. Being an adult is all about taking the shots you're given. Oh, I just made a pun, didn't I?
It was quite
Alcohol
funny.
has a very
Everyone
mature
laughed.
feeling about it, doesn't it? I don't think I'm a fan of all the rowdy parties, but having a nice glass does look kind of cool. Speaking of, remember that bar scene?
When he smashed that bottle against that guy's face?
Wow, it's late. Watching those bonus clips took longer than I thought.
Justice.
It's about time I head to bed. Good night.
It's 8:30. I am like 9. You're right. Go to bed, little guy.
Hey, so...
After school. Who can we hang with? Yuko? Yuko.
Hey,
Okay, gotta do the dating site for Yuko.
Oh, hi.
Look at us.
Thank you. So, there's actually something I want you to try. And this time, it isn't just for a taste test.
Is it
I
cookies?
think you'll actually be able to eat it. Wait, maybe I said the same thing last time. Well, now I mean it.
Ooh, nice balls.
Well, how is
That's
it?
not a rice ball, that's a jelly donut. Pokemon taught me that.
Really? I'm so glad to hear that. Thank you. You know how I said I was having trouble with cooking?
Turned my frying
Well,
pan into
I
a drying
decided to try
pan.
and find a recipe that even I couldn't mess up. And after a lot of consideration, I thought
That man
maybe
voiced
making rice
Kaiba.
balls is something I could handle. But then I got really absorbed in how simple they are to make. It's still so hard to master. I made some rice balls today in home economics class too. I know it's a little silly to make something so basic in high school.
I don't know if I told you,
It was all I
season
could
7
manage.
of My Hero comes out this year.
Everyone in the class told me
yeah.
they were really good though. Anyways,
gonna hit the
I've
fan.
been really looking forward to
Oh,
have you try
well,
one.
Not like it
I
hasn't
wanted
already,
you to see
Yeah.
how much progress I've made,
From the
because
stuff I've seen.
I don't think I could
Yeah.
have made it this far
Yeah.
without you.
Glad you could help.
Thanks. I know I've said this before, but when I'm with you and the rest of the team, I'm able to see things more positively. And I think the most important thing is the feeling of wanting to make others happy. That might be the reason why I made such good rice balls. Because I was thinking about who was going to eat them. Of course! Just let me know anytime
It's
you
when
want
we're balls
some.
triangular.
I just wanted to say
It's a medical condition.
thank you
Get some
so
help.
much.
No,
Really.
I will not do that thing you said.
So it turns out there's actually a trick to making good rice balls. The first thing to note is while you're washing the rice,
Yeah?
I see you're back.
I guess we're going on a walk with Koromaru.
We're gonna do walkies?
Amada.
Damn.
Alright. Got nothing else to do.
I did it! I won today!
What'd you
Oh
win?
man, it's hot.
You're wearing a jacket. You're wearing two jackets.
Idiot.
It's almost time for the final battle. We can do this, right, leader?
Of course.
Yeah, we'll do it together. Huh? Did you pick something up again?
Yes.
Wonder what this is. You didn't eat anything strange, did you, Koromaru? I'll have to remember
Yes.
to brush your teeth when we get back. Let's go, Senpai.
Hey man. 2 more days. Thanks, Ferris.
There's something worth looking at from here.
The moon is almost perfect.
It'll be
Should
full
probably
in
go to
just
Tartarus
3 more
tonight.
days.
We're going Sunday night.
So it would seem.
Well,
I
tonight,
have
Sunday.
no intention of relinquishing my abilities and living an empty life.
Yeah.
To continue existing as we are or to die powerless.
I hear you. I know how important this is to you, Takaya. To us, we can't afford to lose it. And besides,
Jin?
if the Dark Hour disappears, we might forget everything that happened. Won't we? I'd forget you and Chidori, the things we did together, our time at the facility. All of it. To me, that's a fate worse than death. I couldn't care less if that damned facility got erased from my memory. Having this uncontrollable power forced on us, watching everybody we knew disappear one by one. There's just one thing I refuse to forget. Back when I was trapped in that living hell, you spoke
Did we
to
ever
me.
look up what their
Thanks to what you
personas are?
said,
No.
I learned how to keep myself going. Your words gave my life meaning, Takaya. If I forget that, I won't have any reason to be alive. It may not be much of a purpose compared to yours. It was just a couple of words, I know. But they meant the whole world to me. So I can't lose this fight either.
Is that so? Well then, why don't we find out together? Whom will fate elect to choose? Them or us?
Right.
There's no school today. Good.
Thanks.
We get to finish Sun today.
Right.
been waiting. I finished my story and wanted to show it to you. I was having a lot of trouble with the ending, but I finally figured it out. After the alligator ate his friend, the bird, he cried and cried for a long time. In fact, he was so sad that he drowned in his own tears. His tears became a sparkling lake, around which grew beautiful flowers, and a tree that bore delicious fruit. The other animals in the forest came there often to relax, but none of them knew the alligator had created it, or that he was gone. The end. That's the ending I decided on. Even though the alligator didn't find meaning in his life, the residents of the forest did. They just didn't realize it. The meaning of my life isn't something I should spend my time on. It's more about how I was able to affect others. So, for me, or you, or anyone, just simply existing gives our lives meaning. People can't survive without help from others. We all depend on one another. I don't know how to explain it, but does that make sense? I'm glad. This is the notebook I wrote my story in. I've poured my heart and soul into it. I wanted to give you this, since you shared my final moments. My body feels lighter. I'm so grateful to have met you. It seems so insignificant, but maybe there was some meaning in it for both of us. Thank you. In the end, I'm glad that I was born.
Yay!
I have to go now. Maybe someday we'll meet again. I'd like that.
There he goes.
Oh, it's you.
Fuka. Fuka, let's go Tartarus. We're running out of time. Can't believe you let us do this.
God, why don't you take care of the team better, Fuka?
Jesus, Fuka.
God damn it.
We spent so many days just hanging out, and not once did you say, hey, let's go to Tartarus.
It's all your fault, Fuka. God damn.
Oh, okay, cool. So now we're here. We'll see you guys in the next episode where we'll make our way through to this block of Tartarus.